We all know that people die on the daily basis, right? But some of these deaths are so disturbing. You may poop your pants. Some people had a car accident, but some got killed for even crazier reasons. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never die. Okay, so the first person we will talk about is called
Jessica Radcliffe.
This woman had a passion for the ocean, and she loved the orcas. But one day something went really wrong. As she was trying to swim away from one of the orcas, it ate her alive. This video explains it well.
It's over for Jessica Radcliffe. Yes, you waited well. She lived for the ocean, for creatures that run at its doors. I explain everything to you. She was already one of the most respected coaches in the world. His passion for orcas was deeper than his career. It was an obsession with life. A dream that led her to every step by her real name, Marina Lisaro. A young, smiling orca trainer, loved by everyone. And yet that day, something changed. The orca she considered her friend, her partner, suddenly changed her gaze.
Why did the orca do that? Guys, this is really sad, but let's keep watching.
In a flash, he catches it. Trains at the bottom of the basin. The water becomes red. The cries are drowning in silence. The public remains frozen, helpless. And the cameras film what many describe as one of the most terrifying moments ever seen in a marine park. Except that after this drama, nothing, no trace, just viral videos, rumors, and this name.
Besties, what a poor woman she is. She just wanted to have fun with her orca, but it actually killed her. Rest in peace in the comments. The next death we will discuss is from a Polish woman, and it's so disturbing. So there was a sailor on his boat, and he saw something weird in the river. This girl explains it very well.
This is considered one of the most shocking cases in Polish history. On January 6, 1999, a sailor in Poland noticed something strange floating on the river. It was long and pale and it smelled very bad. And as he leaned in closer to get a better look, he saw an ear attached to it. Now, what I'm about to say next is very disturbing, so be warned. After the sailor found this substance, DNA testing then indicated it was the skin of a missing woman named Katarzyna Zawada. And whoever did this to her turned her skin into a suit and was likely wearing it.
Oh my God, besties, this is so disturbing. I'm so scared of this.
So at this point, only her skin was found. Until January 14th, when pieces of her clothing and one leg was found also in the river. 17 years later, 52-year-old Robert J. was arrested for this. He previously worked in a dissection lab, meaning he was skilled in preparing animal skin. And he allegedly also knew the victim. As of October 2022, 23 years since the victim was found, Robert J. is still awaiting trial. As he remains in custody, investigators are allegedly gathering more evidence to solve the case. Follow for more.
I'm really sad that this happened to this woman. I would never do something like this. But we need to discuss this next death. So there was this one woman from the Mexico. By the way, guys, tell me, what country are you from? So, yeah, this woman was a live streamer and there was a fake delivery guy and he shot this woman on a live stream. This TikTok explains it all. Let's talk about
The Valeria Marquez live stream incident.
If you haven't heard about this incident, watch this video. This happened in Mexico. It all started with a woman named Valeria, who was live streaming normally on TikTok from her beauty salon. She seemed very happy at the time, talking with her fans. However, a stranger, apparently pretending to be a delivery person, entered the salon and gave her a gift. But the gift was just a trick to get close to her. Then, the stranger pulled out a gun and shot her multiple times. After that, the murderer turned off the live stream. The video left many people in shock. Soon, everyone was talking about the incident and sharing it all over social media about how Valeria was shot live on TikTok. May Valeria rest in peace. Stay safe out there.
Okay, wow. Guys, this is actually very sad. Rest in peace in the comments for this poor girl. But I got another death that I wanted to talk about. So there was this little boy sleeping in his house, and while trying to sleep, he heard something in the house. Somebody broke into his house and tried stabbing his mother, but he actually saved her. This video explains it well.
In 2008, 9-year-old Nathan Thompson faced a nightmare no child should ever experience. Late one night in their home in Scotland, he awoke to the sounds of a violent struggle downstairs. As he crept towards the noise, his blood ran cold. His mother was on the floor, soaked in blood, as an intruder plunged a knife into her again and again. Nathan didn't hesitate. He charged at the attacker, screaming, his small fist pounding against the man's body. The intruder barely flinched before turning the blade on the boy, slashing deep into his face. Blood streamed down Nathan's cheek, pain searing through him, but he didn't stop. He clawed, kicked, did anything he could to distract the man from his mother, whose breaths were growing weaker by the second. His desperate assault bought just enough time. His mother, trembling and drenched in blood, used the last of her strength to crawl to the door and unleash a scream so chilling, it sent neighbors rushing to call the police. Sirens blared in the distance. The intruder, realizing he had no time left, fled into the night, leaving behind a scene of horror. Nathan collapsed beside his mother, gripping her hand, whispering that help was coming, that she had to stay awake. When paramedics arrived, they found the boy refusing to let go, his own face slick with blood and tears. His mother had endured 12 stab wounds, but survived. Nathan's face required stitches, but his deepest wounds were the ones that couldn't be seen. His act of sheer bravery did not go unnoticed. One of Scotland's senior law officers nominated him for a bravery award, honoring the boy who, despite overwhelming terror and pain, refused to let his mother die without a fight. Nathan Thompson, just 9 years old, became a symbol of courage, a child who stood between a murderer and the woman who gave him life.
Okay, wow. Guys, this story touched me. What a brave boy he is for saving his mother. But I got another disturbing death. Besties, this video explains it well. Wow, besties, this is so scary. Why would he eat a dead body of somebody? I would never do such a terrible thing.
A girl found the grave open and called the police, and the police quickly arrived and arrested the man. Well, that's all I know. Goodbye and stay safe.
It's so good that they arrested this weirdo guys. There is this another creepy incident that happened. Without wasting your time, let's just watch a video about it.
Let's talk about
3 men, 1 hammer.
there was this man that was peacefully riding in his bike until these 2 guys came up to him and smashed his bike's wheels with a hammer, and after that they then smashed the man's 𝗵34D, and the man was bleeding so hard.
Wow, besties, this is the craziest story I heard today. It's so freaking disturbing. I want to literally cry, but let's keep watching.
After the man was conscious, they then carried his body to a snowy forest. The body of the man was then putted laying down in the snow, and then the other man pulled out a screwdriver and stabbed the man's tummy countless times. The poor man was bleeding in his mouth, and while he was breathing, the bellows on his mouth were bubbling. They then also stabbed the man's left eye, which bleeded so much. After that, they tied his 𝗵34D body on a tree and started taking pictures.
Oh my god, besties, I'm shaking right now. Why are people so cruel? This is really sad for real. Tell me in the comments if this story touched you. Like and subscribe for 5 years of luck. Thank you for watching, besties.